Hey Gemini, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. So we're going to go ahead and do just a general message for you. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. So we got the sun energy coming out, okay? So the sun could definitely be coming out right now. This could definitely be the energy of gaining some kind of awareness or clarity in regards to a situation, Gemini. You could really be healing from something too with the sun, okay? I think of healing energy with the sun. I think of like the warmth and the radiance that comes over you when you're letting go of something or you're releasing something, something's being cleansed, okay? So I do feel like there's a warmth that's coming over you, or at least Spirit wants you to know that there's some kind of warmth that's coming into your life, okay? For some of you, Leo energy is significant, or you're just taking on that Leo energy, being confident, being courageous. There's something about just having a sunny disposition. We have the Syrians, artistic, integrity, honesty. Yeah, there's something about being very honest with yourself right now, Gemini, or being very honest with others. And some of you guys, that's the energy that you are putting out because that's the energy that you want back. Like, I'm going to be 100% transparent and clear and honest and then with integrity, and I expect the same. So there could be something about that, Gemini, like being real with yourself so that other people will be real with you too, is something I'm getting as well. I'm getting a lot of like studying, okay, learning new things, maybe like increasing your vocabulary or something like that. Some of you guys are working on an accent too, like you notice that you have a very heavy accent and you want to change it for some reason. Maybe you want to tone it down or something. I don't know. I'm getting like toning down an accent, okay, is what I'm getting. Something about that. I'm not going to take this, but we have tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, and guarded. And then we have the star seed that's talking about self-memories and identity. There could definitely be this energy of wanting to reach out, wanting to connect with people, Gemini, but not feeling safe to do so for whatever reason. Feeling very guarded or feeling very unsure, feeling like you wouldn't be understood, feeling like you're not understood or that you're outcast from somebody. There is an energy of being distant from somebody and wanting that to change, but not seeing a way for that to change, okay? That is for some of you guys. I do feel like, again, that there is this energy of learning or studying up on something, reflecting on something, maybe learning a new language or something, or I'm getting like brain teasers too, like something to increase focus or your brain clarity, your brain activity. You could be putting something in your coffee too, because there's something about your morning routine, doing something in the morning repeatedly. I'm watching somebody creating or I don't know, making some kind of powder and putting it in their coffee. I don't know what the hell that powder is, but there's something about that. All right, I thought it was Folgers in your cup, okay? I don't know, there's something about somebody putting something in their coffee that's powder. Maybe it's protein powder or something, or a vitamin powder. I'm also getting like putting butter in your coffee, or maybe you're drinking that mushroom tea or something that increases like brain function or brain focus is what I'm getting here for some of you. So again, like exercising your brain, I don't know, or studying up on something is really what I'm getting, like trying to learn something new. Yeah, this is too many, but solitude, independence, peace, like there is something about that, like studying, learning something new, and just enjoying peaceful moments within your life, Gemini, okay? Like enjoying the simple things. Okay, let's see, what do we have here for Gemini? Let's get some energy out here for Gemini, please. We have the Palladians coming out, card number 16, okay? So 16, 61, okay, or 7, unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Like I said, it's like you're relearning unconditional love within yourself or for your community or for your family or something. There is this energy of finding beauty in everything though, Gemini, okay? There could be a lot of like enjoying the beauty around you or noticing the synchronicities of life, just soaking up, you know, the joys of life. Like I said, it feels like a really sunny day or a really nice energy, Gemini. You could be, again, trying to show yourself some kind of unconditional love, or learning to love yourself unconditionally, meaning I'm not going to love myself only on the good days. I'm not going to love myself only when I'm performing well. I'm not going to love myself only when I feel like I can fit this outfit, you know, or when I can get this person to, like, you know, validate me or notice me. I'm only going to love myself when I can, you know, make this certain amount of money, or, you know, get a certain amount of views, if that resonates for some of you guys. Like, whatever it is that gives you, like, external validation to make you feel worthy, to make you feel good about yourself, Gemini, you're no longer concerned about that. You want all of your validation to come from the inside. There's definitely, with this butterfly energy, like a scorpionic transformation that's been taking place within you. It's very insidious almost, and something that you wouldn't really notice until it's there, you know? And so this transformation's been taking place along within you for a while. There's a lot of cycles that have closed out. Some of you guys are not fighting for something anymore. You're not moved. These look like flying saucers or something that crashed a long time ago, and there's flowers and stuff that have, like, grown around them. They've been there so long. It's like you crash landed somewhere and you're cool staying there. Like, that's for some of you guys. Like, you're like, I just, you know, I don't know. For some of you, that's the energy. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a physical place that you crash landed. It could be a mental place. It could be in somewhere, like, energetically. You're like, this is the space I'm at suddenly. This is where I feel, and I want to stay here. I want to stay where I feel good about myself. I want to stay where I feel connected to spirit. I want to stay where I feel connected to myself. Some of you guys are very excited about something right now, or you're just laughing more, Gemini. You might notice that you're laughing more, you're smiling more. We have card number 28, okay, or 82. Or 10. This is giving me 10 of Pentacles type of energy. Survival, adaptable, reliable. You are learning how to adapt and survive. Like I said, some of you guys, you crash landed somewhere. They're giving me that quote, I didn't land on Plymouth Rock landed on me, and you're just making the best out of the situation. Like, you know, I'm dealing with the cards I was dealt. For some of you guys, I'm getting that. There's something about learning how to survive, learning how to make the best out of life. Some of you guys have really been at rock bottom before, you know. That's so funny, because I was going to make a post about rock bottom and my own experiences with being at rock bottom. But that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, you've been at rock bottom before, and you've learned how to adapt, how to survive. You're learning how to rely on yourself too, and you're becoming a reliable person because of that. When you see, that's what I'm saying, everything starts within. So you're wanting to be reliable for yourself. You know, you're wanting to show up for yourself. You're wanting to make sure that you're able to adapt to situations for yourself in your own life. Right? You're wanting to be excited about your own self. You're wanting to show yourself unconditional love and validate yourself, right? That all this focus, this positive energy, it's exuding from you like rays of the sun. Like, it's infectious. People are just like, you know, whether they like it or not, they're drawn into that, and they want to give you that same energy. They want to show up for you. They want to be reliable in your life, okay? So for some of you guys, yeah, you're manifesting through just, you know, caring for yourself, just taking care of yourself, you know. For others of you, you're manifesting people like this that are doing the same thing. They're working on themselves. They want to be reliable people. They want to learn how to survive and adapt, and regardless of the situation. And there is something about that, adapting, okay, with this butterfly, even though it's not it's an evolution and not an adaptation, but still, it's giving me that energy of, like, you know, who knows why the hell the caterpillar turns into the butterfly. There could be something there where there is some kind of survival, or I know somebody out there probably knows why scientifically, like in nature, that happens, but that's what I'm kind of getting. Okay, there's a lot of like group things that are popping. Not taking it, because I feel like it was an accident. There's like a lot of like 2 or 3 cards that are popping, so let me see what else we have. If it wants to come back out, it will. What do you have for Gemini, please? You have her for Gemini, please. Yes, that's what I was picking up. Okay, card number 36, okay, or 63. You could have been born in 63, or 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9, 10. So take it as it resonates here. But the shadow self, denial, projecting, shame, it's like, that's the energy I'm getting. You're not really wanting to hide yourself anymore either. You're really wanting to show up for yourself and it's causing you to show up for others, or it's causing others to show up for you, Gemini. There's also this energy of squashing karmic cycles, or squashing that voice of negativity in your head, okay? Things that would tell you like, oh, you don't want to be out here revealing yourself or speaking your truth, or oh, you don't want to work on that, you don't want to involve yourself in this, you know. It's really things that are kind of keeping you out, keeping you down, keeping you silent, keeping you, you know, your light dimmed, basically. I feel like you're really working on your shadow side right now. You're also seeing how your shadow side is a part of you, but it's almost like the shadow side for you was some kind of survival mode. Like being in your shadow was a survival, because, you know, when you were in your shadow, you felt safe. When you were keeping yourself locked away, but projecting these big scary fears on the world, it's like, see, that's why I lock myself away. Everything's so scary out here, but it's like he's the one doing the shadows. He's the one projecting that, you know? Oh, everybody's gonna hurt me. They're just gonna run away from me. And then you're the one that, you know, doesn't talk to somebody for 3 months that you like, you know, like gets somebody interested in you and then runs away. Like you're doing that, but but the reason why you do it, you're running away because you just know they're going to hurt you anyways. So it's something like that. It doesn't have to be that specifically, Gemini, but that's just the example, the easiest example that they gave me is something like that. Somebody who's like projecting that the whole world's going to hurt them, so they run away, but then they're hurting other people by running away. People who would have never ran away from them if they would have been given the opportunity. I'm getting that for somebody, like projecting your fears out there and then using that as an excuse to be like, see, that's why I stay inside. That's why I'm safe here. It's because I'm just going to get hurt. But it's like, there's all these big scary monsters out there. See them? And it's like, that's your shadow. Like, yeah. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. And somebody is recognizing that. That's the thing. And you're seeing, you're not being hard on yourself. You're not beating yourself up. Why? Because you love yourself unconditionally. You're recognizing where you were doing that, and you're taking action to adapt, to survive, to change, to thrive, to grow, right? So it's not seeing that you do that and then being, okay, well, I'm just going to turn my back on the window and go away, right? It's like, no, seeing that I do that, loving myself enough to say we can do better, and then choosing to do better. There's an awareness that's coming over you with that sun energy, Gemini. And it's showing you that you can do better. Yeah, philosophy, discernment, sorry. I saw discernment, but it says discrimination. But I swear I saw discernment here and empathy. But that is the energy that I'm getting. You're learning to be more, maybe you are learning to be more discriminating with yourself and the thoughts that are coming through, right? I'm not going to lash on to every single thought, every single intrusive thought that comes through, right? I'm sitting across from somebody, I'm trying to get to know them, they're laughing at my joke, and then this intrusive thought that comes through that says, oh, they're just laughing because they want to get on my good side or impress me. It's like, squash that thought. Maybe they're laughing because they think you're fucking funny, Gemini. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like creating these shadows that are big scary fears, but it's the shadows and big scary fears that are in your head, Gemini. That is for somebody. That's obviously not for everybody, okay? Let's get some tarot out here. Unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. I feel like you're finding things to be excited about. Some of you guys are like learning a new hobby, or you're trying out new styles of clothing or new hairstyles or something. There's something about just kind of like letting the wind blow through your hair and enjoying yourself, enjoying your life. This card was not supposed to be in here, but it's in here. For some of you guys, there's something that's promised to you. Or you made some kind of pinky promise to yourself, like, nope, we're going to have a happy life. We ain't doing this no more. We ain't projecting these shadows out there. That big scary monster that's out there is my own shadow side, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to fucking, like, you know, confront it, basically. That's for some of you. This Pleiadians, what is this here for Gemini? Some of you guys are part of that star seed family, the Pleiadians, okay? So maybe you're doing some research on them, okay? Maybe you're like feeling like very connected. Where's this Pleiadian card out here? Unconditional love, excitement, laughter. Look, I told you I felt the 10 of Pentacles. There is some kind of happy completion that you're welcoming within your life when it comes to a shadow self or a shadow cycle that you've squashed. Some of you guys are also noticing that in connections around you. It's not just about yourself. Like, yeah, some of these big shadow, scary shadow monsters out there really are other people or other energies that are trying to project onto you. But it's like you notice these things. You've been through this before. You notice it because you've noticed it when you do it to other people, right? It's like, I recognize that. And that's another way that our shadow side can really help us. It's almost like the street smarts that we get here on Earth, because we come from a place that's just 100% unconditional love. There is no such thing as, hate and, all these negative energies and vibes, right? Like, it's all love. You come to Earth to experience that, or at least that's what some people believe. Take it as it resonates. You don't have to believe anything that you don't believe, Gemini. I don't force that shit on any. It's like, whatever, it really is. But anyways, that's what I'm getting here. So your shadow side can really actually help you, because you can tell when somebody's manipulating and trying to lie to you because you've been a manipulator and a liar, right? You know when somebody's trying to cheat on you because maybe you've cheated on other people, or you've been cheated on before, or something like that, right? You notice the games that people are playing because you've played those games. It's something like that, where it's like your shadow side can help you once you learn to recognize that it's not in control, or it doesn't have to be in control, and you can take back that balance and back that power. You can really use your shadow side to keep you out of situations that would harm you, keep you away from people who are still fully in their shadow energy. Like, oh, I recognize that shadow because I had that same one, so I'm going to steer clear of you. It's like that kind of energy. It's like street smarts, okay? I feel you being very excited, Gemini, about some kind of opportunity that's coming in. This could be a large sum of cash, or this could be like a sign-on bonus attached to a contract or a job. This could be a new living situation for sure. For some of you, there's going to be a deepening of a connection that's going to have like a massive impact on your life, and there's going to be a commitment here. I just feel like there is some kind of excitement over, again, something that feels very like it's a blessing, Gemini. Something that it feels like it was sent for you, or it's destined, or it just feels like it is a blessing. Okay, for sure. For sure, for some of you, this is like in a position of authority, or this is being able to take some kind of power back in your life. Like being able to really say that you're holding the reins of your life, basically. Because for some of you guys, yeah, you've been down and out, or you've been struggling, or you've been feeling really insecure about something, or that, maybe you're going to lose money, or maybe you did lose some money or something. I feel like you're excited to make this money back, or you're excited to finally make some gains, is what I'm getting. Like you're gaining something, okay, instead of losing something. So for some of you guys, yeah, your coin was depleting or something like that. Told you, you've been fighting. Some of you guys, there's been somebody who's been trying to take something from you, siphon your energy. Yep, told you, felt it, Capricorn energy, but does not have to be. There's somebody who's been trying to siphon your energy or take something from you, deplete you, maybe even, again, play these shadow games with you, make you feel bad about yourself, or something like that, or try to make you feel bad about yourself. I feel like you're moving on from that. I feel like you're sussing that, and you're gonna walk away. That's for some of you. Or you're gonna tell them to go ahead and fuck off. That's for somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like there's this energy of like, I don't need your validation, I don't need your approval, because guess what? I validate myself, I approve of myself. So if you got a problem with me, there's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord splits you. Right? Because it's like, it's not my problem, and I feel like it's making people who used to siphon that energy from you, or used to get their rocks off on making you feel bad because they wouldn't talk to you, or because they didn't choose with you, or because you can't sit with us, or whatever that fucking energy is, right? They weren't validating you, and they knew that was bothering you. They got their sick fucking kicks off on it. Well, you're not buying into that anymore. Like, you don't give a fuck. You validate yourself, and that's the power behind that. That's true power. When you don't need anybody's approval because you approve of yourself, and you don't need anybody's praise because you praise yourself, and you don't need anybody to believe in you because you believe in yourself. Okay? And anybody else who does any of these things, it's just the cherry on top. It's just the extra fucking bonus. It's just nice. It's lovely, right? But it's not necessity. It's not needed. Your presence isn't needed here, but I appreciate it. Right? Like, it's like that kind of energy. You're really fucking, yeah. You're really pulling yourself up and standing in your power. That's why that Emperor energy came out, Gemini. You're standing in your power. For some of you, like you had to start it from the bottom. Now you're here. For some of you guys, and you're excited about it. Like, yeah, when I landed here, right? Something about Plymouth Rock. I don't know. For some of y'all, that is significant. But it's like when I landed here, I didn't have shit. There were no crops. There was no water. There was no shelter. There was nothing. I had to build all this shit. And look what I built for myself. Like some of you guys started from scratch. Yeah. Yep. I know that. Started from scratch and had a lot of people count you out. There's a lot of people that maybe from your past, like they meet you now, Gemini, and they're like, damn, you have changed. You're not the same person anymore. Like, when I left you, you were in the gutter, like quite literally. Some of my people from my past, they know me as the person who used to go dumpster diving. Yep, not even gonna lie to you. We used to do that dumpster diving, man. Corporate, like literally, first of all, America, they throw out so much waste. It's ridiculous, guys. We came up to a dumpster one time that was a whole dumpster full of water. And the only reason the water, because we went in and talked to the manager and they said the only reason the water was in that dumpster was a whole dumpster full of water bottles. Okay, which is water, bottled water. And the only reason the water was in there was because the pallets had fell off the truck. They can't sell it. Went right to the trash. So we backed the truck up and we went and did like 2 loads and we dropped it off to, I think that was when like the hurricanes or something was coming through Puerto Rico and we gave it to them. Like I went up to dumpsters full of tomatoes, full of watermelon, full of cherries, full of asparagus. I mean, frozen steaks. I mean, I never took meat and stuff, but like vegetables, like, yeah. So some people from my past, they really do know me as that person who used to get shit out of the trash. And now they see me in my life with everything I've built for myself from scratch. And they're like, damn. And it's like, yeah, but you know, but that's that focus, that's that dedication. And I feel like that's why you're excited about your life, everything you built for yourself. Like, yeah, I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Right? Like I started in the dumpster, taking the food out of there because I couldn't afford to go in the fucking store. And now I can go in the store and buy anything I want. Like, yeah. Okay, you turned your whole life around, Gemini. And had like spiritual divine backing while you did it. I really like that energy. Okay, so Earth, what is this? Survival. Adaptable, reliable. And that's how you've learned to be. That's why you are the motherfucking star. We got Aquarius energy coming out here. I feel like Spirit is about to bless you with something because of all of this energy that you've shown. Like, you've shown great strength. You never give up. You really are a survivor. Like, you know, you stand in your power, you stand on your throne, you handle things. You're not the type of emperor that's going to sit there and give war orders like from their cozy, cushy, like palace or whatever. Like, you're the type of emperor that's going to be out there in your, you know, armor, on your horse, leading them into battle. Like, that's you. Like, you really do stand up for your own and take care of your life, Gemini. I feel like you're shining right now. This is giving me 10 of Pentacles energy. So you could be like, there could be like this energy of being discovered here. Or something going viral, or something just blowing up really quickly for you. There could be wish fulfillment coming through with something that you've been working on for a long time. You're trying to ground something or root something in. I do feel like the energy is picking up, or some kind of pace is quickening within a situation. You're going to see fast results, or you're going to see a quickening of the energy. So things are getting better, and then the next day is better, next day is better, even better. Like, it's like something's growing, Gemini. And it's going to be growing very rapidly, okay? I also feel like you're giving a lot of good vibes off, like, wherever you go. Like, your energy is felt by a lot of people. Told you. I feel like your energy is felt by a lot of people. A lot of people could be attracted to you, Gemini, you know, or want to offer things to you. They want to come court you is the energy I'm getting. Like, you have several people, male or female, that want to put in that work, Gemini. Okay? Hangman energy coming out. There's this energy where, like, I feel like there was a block that was lifted, like where you refused to remove a stubborn thinking mindset or something. You're like, no, there's no way that shadow's out there. That's me. There's no fucking way. It's got to be the big, scary boogeyman, right? But it's like, no, Gemini, it's you. You're like, no, right? It's like there's something about, like, you refuse to see something. But I feel like once you saw it, you were like, oh God, but I feel like you fixed it. And that's what I'm saying. It's about taking accountability, because nobody's perfect. We all have a shadow side. We all do shit that we're not proud of. We all have these wounds that get triggered that cause, like, these defense mechanisms, and, you know, these toxic cycles that we keep, exactly, thank you, Spirit, these toxic cycles that we keep replaying that we really need to end. We all have these things that we go through. It's just that when you can take accountability for them, you can, you know, Yeah, you get to celebrate then, right? For some of you guys, though, you are seeing that there's a lot of energy around you, or immature energy that you allowed yourself to be involved in. For some of you, that is the energy out here, okay? Let's see, what is this shadow self? Let's see what this is for Gemini. What's this shadow self out here? I keep hearing that song, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I don't know, something about that, okay? You're not gonna stop, you just work harder, right? So we have the Three of Pentacles here with the Two of Swords. Yeah, if something wasn't growing because of that, okay? Like there was a denial about something. There was not wanting to put work into something. It was not being sure either. Like there being some kind of indecision that could have been led by your shadow energy. Because I'm kind of getting devil energy with that card. It's making me feel like fears. For some of you, there were irrational fears that were causing you not to work on projects or invest in certain things, invest in yourself. And this was blocking growth, causing very slow movement or very slow production, causing you to possibly even walk away from opportunities that were meant for you, because you swear that you're listening to what's, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, why would I walk towards that? It's a big scary monster, but it's not. It's your shadow self that you're trying to get past. That fear that's telling you that, you know, it's not good enough, or that you're not good enough, or something's going to happen, something's going to go wrong. There's something like that that you're learning to kind of block out and move past, Gemini, so you can allow celebrations in for some of you guys. Some of you are very up and down about connections in your life. You're not sure about somebody or about people. Some of you are feeling like you wasted a lot of time and energy on people and things that were not solid or didn't give back to you. There's a lot of sadness there because of that. There's a lot of feeling like I wasted time, I blocked myself, I missed opportunities. There's a lot of battling yourself here, Gemini. There's like a lot of battling yourself. And not seeing the full picture either, because there's something with this moon. It's like crescent, so it's not full. It's not new. It's like it's somewhere in the middle. So, you know, I don't know. Take that as it resonates. There's something with this crescent moon too. Look, you see that? Both the crescent moons. So, I don't know. There's something about that, Gemini, like blocking progress because you're not seeing the full picture. Okay? That is definitely for somebody. Give me more. What is this that's being blocked, this progress? Yeah, I told you, you're missing out on some kind of opportunity, something that Spirit's wanting to hand you because you're projecting your fears onto this, Gemini. Okay, this is something that's meant to cause growth in your life, or meant to offer some kind of, again, a cup of, I don't know, whatever's in that cup. It could be anything. It could be an opportunity. It could be a relationship. It could be you getting past fears. It could be you working on projects, no more self-sabotaging. Whatever it is for you that's being offered to you that you're like, nope, I don't trust this. I know that this is definitely not safe for me. If it was safe for me, it wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be strange. It wouldn't be weird. It wouldn't be new. It wouldn't be different, right? It's like that kind of energy. Like, this is comfortable. This is low-hanging fruit. This is easy and reliable. I can depend on this, right? But actually, the reliability that you need over here is sporadic. It's fast. It's something that's sent from above. I don't know. There's something about that, Gemini. Like something that was being offered to you by the divine, you're almost pulling yourself back from it, or you're blocking it out because of your own shadow energy. So there might be a need to see that, and that's what your angels and your guides are working on right now, is getting you to see that your own shadow side is what stands in your way, right? Yeah, your own shadow side is what disrupts you and steals you and robs you from your happiness, Gemini. Sorry. You know I love you, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. We have a new romantic cycle begins, okay. And then we have surrender to the divine. I didn't really get romance here in this reading. I guess for some of you, if that relates, you know, if this relates to a romantic situation for you, then okay, take it always as it resonates, Gemini. But me as the reader, that's not what my focus was. I kind of was just looking at general energy. But for some of you, yeah, a new romantic cycle is beginning because you're surrendering. You're not, again, trying to control, or you're not looking out there and projecting. For some of you, there could have been projecting onto a romantic partner or somebody that Spirit had sent to you to bring this 10 of Cups. You know, I feel like there could have been some projecting. And maybe a new romantic cycle is beginning because you're going to look at this in a more balanced way and surrender. Because when we project and we throw up these big shadows and these big fears that we look at and we go, oh, see, I can't go out there. I got to keep myself safe. I got to stay in here. It is a defense mechanism. It's because you don't want to be hurt. It's because you don't want to be fooled again. You don't want to be let down again. That's what it is. And Spirit understands that. Spirit sees that. But Spirit is also like, I still can't work with you unless you're going to change something or change this. We're just going to continue this cycle then that we're already in. But obviously, since a new cycle is awakening, somebody's making new decisions, okay? And I feel like this is coming from a clarity or an awareness that's coming over you, okay? Now, if this has nothing to do with romance for you, Gemini, the new romantic cycle is a new cycle of self-love for yourself. Like I said, I don't need your funky ass validation because I validate myself. I don't need your funky ass approval because I approve of myself. I don't need your funky ass praise because I praise myself, right? It's like I don't need anything outside because I get it all from the inside. I get it all from the source within. And when that happens, that actually is you surrendering to the divine. It's saying there's nothing to change here. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing that needs to be worked on to bring anything into alignment. It just is. It just is, right? And when you're in that state of it just is, that's when you actually, weird as it is, right? That's when you actually bring it into you. So for some of you, yeah, this new all of a sudden abundance of self-love or like, you know, validating yourself is bringing a new romantic partner into your life. Okay, that is for some of you guys. But again, this is just you, a new romantic cycle with yourself. You're loving yourself on a whole new level that you never did before. So, yeah, I like it. What else do we have here for Gemini? What else for us? Guides and ancestors. What do we have here for Gemini, please? We have, it is time to take action. Yeah, for some of you guys. And that could be what this shadow side is doing, is it's stopping you from taking action. Actually, I see that when I look at it anyways, because we have the Two of Swords with the Four of Cups. Yeah, that is two cards of stagnicity, or, I mean, his arms are and his legs are literally crossed. He's literally like, nope, I refuse. I actively refuse, right? And then there's this energy of, I would love to, but I just don't know. So, yeah, there is this energy of Spirit kind of wanting you to work past your shadows so you will allow yourself to take some kind of action. And perhaps there is an energy of looking back to how reliable or dependable, you know, what a survivor, excuse me, that you actually are, so that you can really pull on that strength and know that you'll make it through this too. Like, you know, or anything that could come from this. Like, don't always assume the worst. Assume the bad things are going to happen. That's what I'm saying. That's living out of that, you know, that projection. Saying, oh no, I would love to go walk at night. It looks beautiful out there under the stars, but there's big, you know, scary shadows out there. And it's like you count it out before you even try. So I don't know, right? It's like you go out there, you walk, and you might notice, oh, those shadows that I'm seeing, it's the trees, or it's me walking along. Like, it's nothing to be scared of. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's making sense. What else do we have here? No, but it's hard to see shadows when you're in the sun, right? It's hard to see shadows when Spirit's putting that full clarity and that awareness over you. Conclusions are within reach, and this is crazy too, because this is my card for like seeing the forest through the trees, like being able to see finally an end to all the madness, or an end to the finish, like, you know, the finish line here is in sight, is what I'm getting. So something really is about to kind of wrap up in your life and cause you to be able to begin again. Be bold and make the first move. It's time for action. So Spirit's saying that, you know, conclusions are within reach, but there's also some kind of action that you're going to need to take to speed up the process of this, or to help this along. Like, you know, I don't know. Just take it as it resonates, right? All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope that it does help, that it does resonate, that it does something, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.